Guys, welcome back. Today I'm just going to be fixing hair just like the title says. What's this glare? What? So yeah, I have this lady with me. And I'm just going to be fixing her hair. And this will probably be about a 30-minute live stream. So yeah. So my idea is that we're just here, I'll show you guys. So I already split her hair into two, wait, sorry, let me just turn it around this way. I already split her hair into two sections. And I think what I'm gonna do, I already put this up. Since it's gonna be a shorter live stream, I think I'm just gonna kind of try to Dutch braid her hair, like basically make two Dutch braids, and then try to make a bun in the back. So you will see how that works. So yeah. I'm gonna try to see if you can, hopefully you guys can see. Gonna get up here. So what I like to do with this is, the cool thing about this is you can turn her head. So sorry if that's kind of creepy, guys. I'll turn her head back, sorry. Some people get really creeped out by these things, but it's okay. All right. So what I like to do is start with the tiniest little piece of hair. I love whenever we start really tiny and then it gets bigger as we go down. So yeah, we have this little tiny piece of hair. And then we're just gonna go for it. And the difference between a French braid and a Dutch braid is really cool. And maybe I can demonstrate. Actually, I'll demonstrate now. So the difference between a Dutch braid and a French braid, the typical braid that you see people do is a French braid, I think. And that's basically where you take a good section of hair right here. So yeah, obviously you split it into three sections like a normal braid. But I usually like to add to the middle. So I'll do the braid and then you take from the side and add to the middle. And then, so basically the look of this braid is going to be, and I'll show you guys in a second, is going to be, the braid's just kind of like, sorry, it's kind of hard to see. Just kind of like mixed in with the hair, if that makes sense. Kind of, yeah, so yeah. You just keep going. But yeah, so, and then it's also kind of hard to get really tight, because it's like mixed in with the hair. Once I learned how to do the Dutch braid, I personally prefer the Dutch braid more than the French braid, but both are cool. So I'm getting weird texts. Okay. So honestly, like, it's not that bad. Welcome in whoever is watching. I don't think I know anybody, but that's okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'm basically demonstrating the difference between a Dutch braid and a French braid right now. So yeah, here, let me find a hair tie and tie this off and I'll show you. Just a moment, guys. Need to find this. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, okay, let me show you guys. Okay, so this is the French braid, and you can kind of just see how it's almost like baked in the hair, if that makes sense. So like, yeah, it's like, it's just mixed in. So that's a French braid. And then I'm gonna show you guys a Dutch braid now, because I personally like the Dutch braids better. And this is basically where the braid is sitting on top of the hair. So let me show you guys. And it's really, really cool whenever you start out with a really, really, really tiny section, which I will be doing very soon. But while I'm just demonstrating, so the difference between this is that you're basically going to go backwards. So instead of having your 3 strands and you're going to go over, you're going to go under. So you almost have to hold it weird, which took so long to get used to. But you're basically going under instead of over. And you're adding hair to the outside this time. But this just makes the braid sit on top of the hair more, and it's not baked in, so you can see it better. So it's really just personal preference, I guess, if you prefer the Dutch or the French braid. But I'll show you in a second the cool thing that you can do with the Dutch braids to make them look really, really nice. Let me just finish this really quickly. And the key is just to make it as tight as you can. I know this is a really bad angle. I need to change it to where you guys can actually see. So there we go. We got this like this. All right, guys, I'm going to show you now. Name every braid. That is so hard to do because there are like so many braids. I'll try to do a couple in a second. Hang on. Okay, this is more of a Dutch braid, guys. You can see it's just kind of a cleaner look. And the braid is literally sitting on top of the hair and it's very distinct. So that's the Dutch braid that I like doing. One cool thing you can do with the Dutch braid is you can, try to get this where you guys can see it. It's called pancaking, I think, or I don't know, people call it different things. But you basically just take the edge of the braid and you just pull each little thing out and it gives it a nice, like, fuller look. So, I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, but you can kind of see how it just kind of gave it a fuller look. So, there's that. Okay, name every braid. I'm gonna name as many as I can think of at the moment. So you got just a normal 3-strand braid. You have a Dutch braid and a French braid. I know there's a thing called a waterfall braid, a rope braid. There's like a knot braid, I think. There's so many, guys. There's so many braids out there. A 5-strand braid, 4-strand braid. I think there's like a 6-strand braid, which I can do the 5-strand braid, and I think I could do the 4-strand, but I mean, you only have so many places to hold them, so I mean, I don't know how people do like 6 and 7-strand. It's crazy. I'm trying to get this where you guys can see. Okay, now we're gonna go back to what I was doing at the beginning. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to do 2 Dutch braids on either side, and then I'm going to put them in a bun in the back. So yes. And this will probably be about a 30-minute live stream, so it's not going to be super long. We'll see how fast I can get this done. Okay, here we go. All right, so I like to start very, very, very tiny. Here, I'll try to get this where you can see it better. But really quickly, guys, do you guys like doing hair? And comment down your favorite styles to do with your hair, because I always love getting new ideas. But I'm going to start here, take a really tiny section, and try to split it evenly into 3 parts. which is so hard to do because it's so tiny. Thankfully, I have small hands, so usually it's pretty easy for me to hold it. Sorry, you might not be able to see very well while I'm getting started, but hopefully you can see better in a second. The hardest part is getting it started. It's crazy. All right. Okay, I hope that this is working. Oh yeah, it's looking good. And I'm gonna try to keep it as close as I can to this side of the hair, of the head. So yeah. You gotta keep it smooth. Heh. Do. Oh yeah, this is looking real nice. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but and then as you go, you can just add more and more. But I'm trying to make this as tight as possible. It's looking good. Oh, welcome in, Techno Studs. What did I just join? Yeah, you might not want to join this one, and I don't blame you. It's not Legos, it's hair. So I totally get if you want to scoot. But, I mean, you're welcome to watch if you want to, but it's probably not very interesting. I'm just doing a Dutch braid right now, in case you were wondering. The doll head looks traumatized. Yeah. Yes, it sure does. But the good thing about these types of heads is they are kind of scary, but you can also do whatever you want with them and they're not gonna like scream or yell at you. So that's nice. Not that anyone screams or yells at me anyway, but yeah. That's what we're doing today. I just like to do random things on my channel. So I'm like, I want to cook today, and then I'll cook. And I'm like, I want to do hair today, I'll just do hair. So you never know what you're gonna get. Okay. And I'm also gonna try to stay as close to the head as possible. So yes. Oh yeah, I'm almost done with this. Okay. Anyway, I was just coming to say hi before I go live with your Average Lego Man His channel. Sweet, thanks for joining. When is your live on your Average Lego Man's channel? I will have to check that out if I get done in time. But bye, thank you for stopping by. I hope the live goes well. Okay. In about 2 minutes. All right, well, I will be looking for that, and I may make it. We'll see. But yeah, have a good day. Okay, I think we can zoom out a little bit now. All right, guys, this is looking good. So once you get to the end, you can tie it off. Bye, Techno. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Okay. Make her head straight. Sorry, guys, this looks kind of creepy. Okay, so let's take a look at the finished product. I love how it starts so small and then it just gets bigger. So yeah, and then at the end, I'll like pull it out and make it not look so tight. But that's the basic idea, is to make it tight and go loose. So that's what that looks like. Now I'm gonna do this side. And oh my goodness, I'm losing my voice. I think I want to move the camera on this side, actually. So sorry, guys. Perfect. Now I just gotta switch everything over. How should I do this? Okay, take out this. hair still smells like hairspray. It's good right there. Okay. Here we go. Just brush it, make sure it looks good and is all smooth. All right. All right, here we go. Let me try to zoom this up again. I know this looks kind of creepy, guys, so sorry about that. All right, start again. Take a very small piece of hair at the front. Split it into 3 sections as evenly as possible. And then you're gonna go ahead and add a little bit at a time. Try to make it as tight as you can. And yeah. Yes, this is going very well. Yeah. So, cool, cool. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. We're just gonna keep going. We are almost done. And, yes. Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm trying to keep it as close to the head as possible. That way it's tighter. But yeah, just gonna keep going. And we're almost there. All right. We're gonna grab the rest. Okay. So we have this all done. So we're just gonna finish braiding this all the way down. I feel like this side got thicker than the other side, which is crazy. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and tie this off. All right, here we go. So we have the 2 Dutch braids. This one turned out decent. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do that pancakey thingy where you just take little pieces of the hair and you just kind of pull it out. It just gives it like a fuller look, I guess. And it looks pretty. So you just take each side and just pull out the edges. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it the whole way down just because I want to. So yeah, you can kind of just make it look however you want it to look. So see, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. This side got way smaller than the other side. So, oh yes, beautiful. Oh yes. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, just kind of go through, make sure these look good. Oh yeah. Okay. So you can kind of see, look how this looks. It looks so cool. Wait, sorry, I'm gonna turn around. So basically, yeah, I already just pulled all this out. So look at that. Like, if you would have seen this before, the braid was literally like this tiny. Like, you could not even see the braid. But now, since I pulled it out, it just looks so full and beautiful. So yeah, we got these two sides, and now I'm going to be trying to put this in a bun in the back somehow, because I think that would look really pretty. Welcome in, Toast. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so I need, oh, in case you didn't see, I did 2 Dutch braids, and I'm gonna try to make a bun in the back. Yeah, I always pull out the braids. Yes, me too. And for the longest time, I could not, where'd this go? Oh, I could not figure out how to do it. Like, every time I would pull it out, it would always go right back. But I finally realized one day that I was pulling the entire, like, braid out, not just, like, the sides. So that was my problem. All right, we got some bobby pins. Now, this one's gonna be tricky because I'm trying to figure out how I can show you guys but still do this. How is this gonna work? For volume, yes. Which, for me, I have such thick hair, I don't really need any volume, but it still looks cool. Like, I love how this braid goes thinner at the bottom. Like, my braids, look, it's literally the same thickness. It's crazy, but it's nice. I love my thick hair. Okay, so I guess I'll just try to turn her head this way and try to go backwards. We'll see how this works. So, yeah, same, I have really thick hair. That's awesome. That's so cool. But yeah, do you have what other hairstyles do you like doing with your hair? I'm always trying to get different ideas of stuff. Okay, so I think for this, so we have some options. We can I would never know what to do with these guys, but sometimes I do this thing, so that would look cool. Or sometimes I like to fold them to kind of hide the little thingies, and then so I could do something like that. I think I actually like that, so I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna get it how I want it, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to pin this, and hopefully that this will stay. Please stay. I'm trying to make this even too. Okay, we're gonna hope that this little guy stays. Oh yeah, trying to get this as even as possible. Okay. Honestly, that looks pretty good. Let me make sure. Okay. Guys, that looks so good. Okay. One more thing I'm gonna do before I show you guys. Oh, hang on. So there's this one I used to do when I was younger, where I start a Dutch braid from the back and the front, and I join it together with a bun. Usually used it to do in 2 buns. Oh, that is so cool. That's awesome. I should try that. He's still not live. It's been over 2 minutes. He's still not live. What? Okay, so we got this little bun. It's very pretty. You can see, and the sides look really pretty with it being a big braid and stuff. So yeah, that's the finished look. I think what I'm gonna do though is we have these little things, which I don't even know if we have them anymore. We had these I always loved doing little design thingies. And so actually, I was going to trying to figure out, these. It's these guys. So they're like these little decorative what in the world? Decorative little thingies. And what I'm gonna do is, yes, that's so cool. I don't really know what to do with these, but I'm just gonna kind of put them like this and then I'll show you guys and see what you think. And this actually kind of hurts when you do it to real people. Oh, you have these? That's so cool. Do they hurt when you put them in? Because when I do it to my sister, like I can hear it like pulling out the hair and I'm like, sorry, this is really bad. That's why I stick to this girl, because she feels no pain. But yeah, they're kind of rough on your head because like, look, they're literal pins. It's crazy. Can't wait to get Discord. Nice hair idea for the wedding. Oh, yes, that would be a good idea for a wedding. And also, I don't know how far to put these in. Like, should I go all the way up? And honestly, I don't really have that many, so. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. Oh, I'm gonna do one more over here. Okay, see what you guys think. I don't know. I mean, does it look kind of weird or does that look good? I don't know. I've done stuff like this before, but I don't know. I feel like that's too many of them. Kinda, some things are weird. Yeah, they poke your scalp so bad. They do. It hurt. Yeah, it hurts really bad. I never wear them, but it's nice to put in other people's hair. So yeah. I really want to get some of these, like, yeah, with different designs, like with flowers and stuff. I have loads of these mannequin heads because my mom is a beauty influencer and she has loads of them from university. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot of people get creeped out by her because it's just a head. But her name is Bodiless Ape, which is kind of strange. Brandon named her, by the way. The flower ones are so cute. Where do you guys get them? Or do you get them from your mom? Because I've been looking and I need to find... I want to get, like, I feel like I'm decent at doing hairstyles, but I'd like to get more, like, decorative things, if that makes sense. More like these little guys and stuff. To, like, put in the hairstyles to make them look better. Score. Because, like, I have this flower, but I don't know. Would that look weird? Oh, guys, wait. I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to try something else. Hang on. I get the gold butterfly clips from Shein. Oh, that's good. I hadn't thought about that. I always thought that place was so expensive, but I've never really looked, so I don't know. And the flower ones I got from a local store. Okay. Look, guys. What do you think about this? I mean, I feel like the bow maybe is a little long, but that's so pretty. Like, it actually does cover the bun, so that's kind of sad. But, like, that is so cool. That's actually really pretty. What? I love this. I got 750 pounds off Shein discount. Whoa, wait a second. I always forget you guys are in UK. Okay, so I wonder what the, like, how the money, like, works there. Like, how much is 750 pounds in American dollars? Because that sounds like a whole bunch, but I'm assuming it's pretty close. I mean, I have no idea, honestly. I should look that up. Let me see what other decorations I have in here. I don't have much. I got rid of a lot of stuff. What's this? Oh, we got these clips. I don't really know what to do with this. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm curious to know. All right. Well, as soon as you figure that out, I'll probably go ahead and end this because, yeah. gonna keep this though. I really like that. That's very nice. And honestly, I'm gonna put the bow back. I like the bow. I like the bow. We got these bows from, I don't know where we got them from actually, but we got them for our concert whenever, like last year, I think. And it turned out nicely. Is that like $1,016 or $10.16? Because, girl, what? That is wild. A $15 set in America is $13 in the UK. Okay, so they're pretty close. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, I need to order off that then. 1,016. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Is it an online store or is it a personal, like in-person store, or is it both? Because I've only heard of it, but I've only seen like ads and stuff online. I haven't actually like, you know, looked at it. But yes, I love this. This is very cool. Yeah, fairly close. A $50 set is $45 set here. Okay, so it's like slightly cheaper in the UK. It's an online. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, I'll have to look. I'll have to look and see. That's very cool. Very cool. Okay. So, should I get this all situated? I actually got to do hair for my friend's wedding one time. That was so much fun. I was so scared because I was like, let's see, it was 4 years ago. I was so young. Oh my goodness. Crazy. It's like Temu, but better quality and shipping. Well, that's good. Good, good. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end now. I was trying to make this around 30 minutes, but I should do this. I should do this again and try a different hairstyle next time, because that was fun. The only thing I need to figure out is a different way to set up the camera, because how do people... Where could that... I feel like it needs to be like above me almost. I don't know. All right, we're gonna take one final look at the hair and then I will let you guys go. We got this. Oh, so pretty. I love it. You should do hair streams more often. I really should. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, maybe a higher stand. So right now, like, I bet I could use one of Brandon's tripods. He wouldn't mind, right? He's gone right now, actually. Yeah, he's gonna be gone for a while. But anyways, I will try to figure out a different way to set up the camera next time. But I do want to do more hair streams because that was really fun. And maybe I'll do a 5-strand braid next. That would be so cool. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching and have a good life. And I always forget how to end these. Oh my goodness. Guys, help. Why do I always forget? Don't you just push the little red live thingy? Come on. Where's Brandon? He is gone. Gone. He'll be back next week probably. All right, see you guys.